And these creeps don't respect your camera or your personal space. Yeah, it's her personal space, not the gym's space, it's her space, because she is the main character, yeah? She's spat on the machine and she's like wanked it off or something. About a month ago, I did a video on self-centered gym influencers. It was my most viewed video. There was a lot of discussion around it, which honestly, I'm so thankful for. You're not gonna believe it. I found some even worse, like more egotistical, self-centered individuals who have done a lot weirder stuff. If you watch the first video, or you're just sick of fitness influencers thinking they're better than everyone else, stick around and enjoy the absolute weirdness that I'm gonna show you in a second. You're in the middle of the gym, you skank. Like, put on some clothes. I've seen women dress lightly. I've seen women barely dressed in my gym, in other gyms, but not to this extent. Like, she's genuinely worn a bikini from her Ibiza trip to the gym. I just don't get it. Like, do women just not respect themselves, or like, what's going on here? Because I can never, you know, imagine myself like turning up shirtless in me boxes or some shit. Like, it would just be mad. You're not a teenager like the most of these girls. You're a grown woman. Like, put on some clothes. Put on some clothes, Sandra, all right? Starts to feel uncomfortable at the gym with older men oogling me. Oogling, yeah, oogly boogly. Basically, it's one of these attention-seeking women that like think somebody's looking at her, but this time it's like not an attractive one. It's like one of these like fat beasts with like male armpit hair, which she's flexing. Armpit hair to the rescue, works every time. Yep, your armpit hair is why you're repulsing men. It is the armpit hair, it's nothing else, yeah? It is her own fantasy. Like, no like relatively confident man would look at her in a sexual way, put it that way, yeah? Like, she needs to humble herself. Here we have this absolute minger who has basically used the dip poles as a replacement dildo. Yeah, I don't even want to know the smell of that. Like, it probably smells like fucking fish, probably. Yeah, I just feel sorry for her father, and I wonder where he is, to be honest. And just think back to women of, you know, classy women of like the 50s and the 60s and how they think about this shit. Like, it is the most minging thing you will see. Potentially the worst gym video out there, and that is saying something. Like, I actually do a lot of dips, so I'm actually very scared that one day I'm going to walk into this gym, so. Next, we have a woman that is confused that the most popular gym in Britain is busy at 6 o'clock. If you don't know, anyone that doesn't go to the gym, 6 o'clock is literally like the most busiest hour, because, you know, people get off of work, etc. And these creeps don't respect your camera or your personal space. Yeah, it's her personal space, not the gym's space, it's her space, because she is the main character, yeah? She is the centre of attention. You are Deborah. Do these women even have brains, is what I'm asking. Like, most of the people, like I've just said, have got off of work, they're just trying to get on with their workout and get home to their families. Like, no one gives a shit about you. Like, you're not important, no one cares. It's just stupid how entitled and how dumb these women are.
Do you need a spot?
I have a boyfriend!
I have a girlfriend too!
Come check this.
Like, just get on with your tricep, exercise your dick, all right? We don't need to be seeing you having a conversation with yourself on the tricep pushdown. Like, shut up.
Get boyfriend for help!
What the fuck is this cringe? Seriously, like, just think about it. He's thought, you know, this is mint, I'll post this. I'm guessing this is like a TikTok trend. He has this fake imaginary girl saying, do you need a spot? And she breaks her spine while he's doing his tricep pull down or whatever. You're a grown man with big muscles and you look like you're just a knob, mate, to be honest. I don't even know how to explain this one. Here is a woman licking and like giving like hand jobs to like gym machines. She's spat on the machine and she's like wanked it off or something. We've seen some disgusting things, me included, but it's just weird. It's just very, very, very weird, and it is minging, but anything for content. And I don't think she understands. Not only is she transferring germs, but she's transferring other people's germs to herself. Because although the machines are washed, it still is a gym where a lot of people are touching the machines. So she's sort of like, you know what I mean? She's giving herself germs there. So if she's got like a fucking bad flu next week, you know what it's from, fucking Sarah.
What you like about him? You a turtle little thotty, ain't no wife.
It looks like he's about to fucking wank himself off to the image of himself. Like, he does love himself, doesn't he?
Back to Metro housing. Yeah.
This looks like a video from like 2013, like a Musically or something. Do you know, like when Jacob Sartorius used to like rub his face and like think he was looking sexy. And you got this grown ass man here thinking he's sick. Like, go away. Yeah, we've got this like this dickhead, yeah, flexing in the mirror with the caption, "How does taking my shirt off at the gym make you uncomfortable?" Basically, I featured someone like this in my last video where he thinks because people find him taking his top off offensive, he uses that as basically points to think he looks sick and hot. To be fair, right, he does have a good physique, but it doesn't give you a justification to be an absolute knobhead. You know, if people feel uncomfortable around you, just put a top on and stop being a knobhead, mate.
Y'all taking it too far now.
Seems like filming in the gym has gone like to the next level. It generally looks like some film production or like a Sidemen Sunday set or something. People are scared of going in gyms because of cameras. Like if they see this shit, like people are gonna have anxiety attacks, and it is worrying. Like even me, I would not feel comfortable in that space. Like there's generally like 1,000 cameras.
You're just trying to work out. It's a whole ass production. Goodness gracious.
Look, he's just like, bro, I'm just trying to work out. Like, he's just gone there, probably, you know, after work. I've got a light like that, by the way. It's up there. I'm breaking the fourth wall. I've got a light like that, and she's brought it to the gym. Like, I know you want to make yourself look good and take, you know, sexy little gym pictures to put on Instagram to make you look cool and to look wham, and I get it. But bringing a whole, like, big light, it's sad. Here we have a very interesting ad. So it's this ad of like this like nerdy phone game, and for some reason on top of it there's a video of a nude girl, because it very much matches that Top Heroes looking game. Don't know what the fuck the YouTube ad system's doing here. Like I don't know if he's, you know, half been watching porn or whatever, or his search history's been caught, or I don't know what's going on here. But yeah, it's just weird. It's just very weird.
Not wanting to be in your video doesn't make someone insecure. So I'll say it again. You need to do better.
See, this proves the fake positivity that you exhibit.
This next topic is a sensitive one to me. It's actually a guy called Joey Swoll. I'm sure you know him. He's literally the guy where I get all this content from. Like, he is the reason I got 8k views on the first video of this. And basically, he's being attacked by a woman who actually featured in my last video.
The way that you've made creators delete their pages, stop creating content, fall into depression just because of the videos that you've made reacting to their one mistake.
He is just calling you out for your shit. Whether that you get upset about that or someone else, you know, other people get upset, you deserve to feel the repercussions of your actions. Like, I'm not trying to be nasty. Like, I don't want people to get that affected by it. But, you know, if you don't want to be called out for it, don't be a knobhead in the first place. And that's why I made my video on you, and that's why he made his video on you, more importantly. There's nothing wrong with what he does. He calls out egotistical people that are only for themselves, and that's the way she's trying to portray him, which is weird. Like, it's backwards. You're the self-centered person that only thinks about yourself, as represented by that video that I reacted to from you. You know, hands off him, hands off him. He's the guy that gives me all my content for this type of video, yeah. So hands off him, yeah, he's my boy. And he is a legend, yeah. He is the gym community Batman, yeah. He is the hero that we didn't know we needed, yeah. Yeah, this woman, she's an absolute, you know what she is. She's just an absolute head case, so.
Got humbled at the gym today.
Doing it all wrong.
face.
Here we have this gym hard man, you know, scolding this woman on her gym form. And first off, I may be stupid, but I think her form's pretty decent. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I think he's just done it to, you know, make himself look tough and to assert his dominance, make himself look hard, you know. And I've spoken a lot about women in these type of videos, and I think it is time for me to give attention to these dickhead men that like think they're big and try and like mark their territory by bullying girls, and it is disgusting. Like actually grow up, geez. Like, she's doing a tricep extension. It's not life or death. Like, and even if he was to give her advice, that's not the way to do it. You calmly go over and, you know, just tell her. You don't like go, you're doing it wrong, like some sort of teacher. Like, you are a knob, bruv. And this is why a lot of women avoid gym, by the way. Knobheads like this, these masculine little steroid-taking knobheads that know everything, where they don't. They're just on so much test. Yeah, thinks he knows everything. Scold this girl just to make her feel like shit and to make himself look like a big man. And he is just a twat. And on the behalf of men, I am sorry. This guy is a knob.